Alright, guys, I have sake.
Have you brought us a new game?
Yep. And there's sake involved. In fact, the main mechanic of this game is sake.
Tell me more about that.
Well, let's look at the sake. We can view my inventory, and I have some amount of sake. It's here somewhere.
Hey,
it's in...
Hey, call on Vasco.
Vasco.
Hey,
here it is.
If this is a new
I got
game,
monkey booze.
How do you have so much monkey booze, etc., if this is a new game?
Alright, so I have been playing Sekiro, as I have mentioned a number of times in recent videos, for many a week recently. Many an hour. PlayStation doesn't let you track the number of hours you played, but we've already beat the game, so great. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Wow.
So we're going to do New Game Plus, which is not a thing I've ever done before, so that's going to be fun.
I mean, like, Resonance of Fate, but we didn't finish it, right?
Yeah, well, you know. I've certainly never done it by myself. I have gotten all of the prosthetic tools. I have loaded the hell up, as you can see here on Divine Confetti. Though I don't have a lot of Akko Sugar, which kind of sucks, but what can you do?
Alright, that's for them enfranchised players. I'm going to summarize briefly. You are Sekiro. You're like a samurai guy whose master was, like, kidnapped, and you had your arm ceremonially dismembered, and now it is replaced with a robot arm.
I mean, we're going to start a cutscene, and we're going to learn all about that.
Yeah.
So, should we start playthrough number 2?
We could do that.
Like it.
I do not have max prayer beads because I fucked up my original playthrough, not realizing that you had to listen to a specific dialogue option in order to unlock a number of bosses, so...
Yeah. It's ruined. Delete this
Typical.
file.
Tech being
Start
punished
over.
for his attention span.
Let's do it. It's
An
happening.
interesting way of putting that. You won't be able to return to playthrough 1 if you start playthrough 2. Technically accurate, but just a weird way of looking at that.
Yeah.
It deleted all your saves.
No! So this is a Soulsborne game, if you will. It is made by From Software.
Yeah, it is from Software, the people who make Dark Souls and Bloodborne. They did do Bloodborne, right? I know, like, there was some different, like, people involved in that or something, but I think it's the same company.
No, they did do Bloodborne. It
Some
is
20 years after Ishin's coup.
It's Jazz!
The Ashina clan.
Everyone loves
was on the
Jazz.
brink of
Have you seen
collapse.
his sword? It's very big.
And the shinobi
It's a very
known
big
as the Ward
sword.
had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
I legitimately love this voice actor. I don't know that I think he's a particularly good actor, but that voice quality is chef's kiss good.
it's damn good. Mwah. It's not gone well for our hero already.
That used to be a white shirt.
What is it with Japanese ladies in video games and walking really slow?
Open your eyes
I mean, it must be some, like,
for the sake of your
cliche or
master.
something.
Yeah. It's like a geisha sort of situation.
I hope that's like a Hallmark card.
Miss you. Get well soon.
Yeah, get well soon. Sorry you're imprisoned, like, cartoonish emoticon frown.
It's never actually explained why, like, his face
little-
and some of his hair is white.
He's got a little something on his face.
Yeah, he's got a little something there, but
I mean,
it's
isn't
like
that part of the... Isn't it at least implied that that's part of the, like, dragon rod or whatever it's called?
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
the-
I interpreted it as.
that's the lore, yeah, but it's never actually like.
Yeah, I don't think
explicitly
it's
stated.
explicit.
I got a letter thrown into the well.
You just got a letter. Oh, no, I'll let you read it.
Okay. Cotillion, why don't you read it? Go for it.
Kuro's wolf, your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent. Stay vigilant.
Ooh. It's very fancy.
Point of
I have
order,
a
could
lot
you
of
reach it
health.
with a blade? Maybe she could have dropped you a blade.
Yeah, that would have been cool if she had done that.
So at this point, do you already have access to all your, like, prosthetic stuff?
No, it looks like I don't even have access to my gourd seeds. They seem to be grayed out. So I've got my health, and I gotta get there. I also can't resurrect.
Well, at least you got your health.
Yeah,
least I
at
got my
least you
health.
got your health.
Well, we didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
I mean, it
Not
should.
only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward,
Unarmed. Get it? Get it?
unworthy of our concern.
Uh-huh.
Zing.
There's also an eavesdrop option here.
Oh, wait, actually, yeah, I suppose you wouldn't have your prosthetics now, right?
Nope, because I still have my left
You
arm.
still have your, yeah.
Now, normally, you know me, I love to skip cutscenes and dialogue options, but in this playthrough,
sure
I'm going
do.
to try to get as many as possible because I want to go for the Dragon's Return ending.
And that
which I-
involves eavesdropping as much as possible?
Yeah, basically, there's a lot of conversations you have to, like
Like
listen
specific
to-
ones, or you just need, like, a large percentage?
No, there's like specific conversations you have to have, and also conversations you have to eavesdrop on between the main characters. Whoops, that was close.
Pretty sure if you're climbing on that one bit where it first tells you can drop down, you just instantly die, which is just kind of funny that it's like, yeah, press this button, don't worry about it.
You'll be fine. There he is. I'm pretty sure there's. I think there's someone you can eavesdrop that like mentions that there's a hole in this wall. I remember doing that in my first playthrough.
Yeah, I don't
but
know
whatever.
if
Here
it's
we are.
before or after, but I feel like there's definitely someone around here who says that.
Yep. Oh hey, how's your book? You want to like get out of here, or?
You did well to come here.
Thanks, bro.
It's been too long, Wolf.
During this cutscene, I will look up whether this is the voice actor. I think it is.
Okay.
My lord.
There is the default language option
Well
is
then.
Japanese, but this game is intense, and I don't really feel like reading subtitles while someone is attacking me with a sword.
Sounds like quitter talk.
Raise your head.
Oh shit! It's the blade. We got that sword.
Your sword.
This is like the only time they ever mention the name of the sword, so I forgot what it
My
was.
shinobi.
Is that why you
Yo.
said something different earlier?
In accordance with the bond of lord and retainer,
I just like had not heard it
you will
since
pledge
like this
your
scene
life
the last time I
in my
played. So
service.
Yeah.
no problem, Bob. Let's get out of here.
Is his name Bob?
His name is Bob.
Bob.
No, the sword's name is Bob.
Kusa Bob Maru. I don't like that one. Scratch that. Pretend that didn't happen.
Continue
I
to
got
edit
it.
that out. No,
I got a katana. It's real sweet. Nobody cares. All right. Hey, guy. Let's talk.
I mean, it's pretty good to have
Royal
sword.
Wolf,
Yo.
were you gravely injured? Afterward?
Afterward, what?
Do you not remember that night?
What night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
That sounds good.
There's
Let's
a
get the
secret
fuck outta here.
passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I asked you
Sound
to find
presence.
that secret passage. Once you find it,
Mm.
signal me with a reed whistle. You know,
Okay.
like you used to long ago. I will
Long
tell you
ago.
as soon as
You're
I hear
like
it.
12.
The one that
Long
used
ago.
Olipona?
Eh.
Wolf,
Yep.
something for me.
No, hell no. Okay, so this in all New Game Plus options, you get Kuro's Charm, and Kuro's Charm basically prevents you from taking, what did they call it? Basically, when you block, you take a small amount of damage if you don't have Kuro's Charm. So it's like basically putting hard mode on hard mode. I will not be doing that.
See, I leave this.
So
in
you
your
take
hands
like
then,
direct
Wolf.
damage in addition to posture damage while blocking?
Yeah, I mean, it's like just damage. Like, you just take damage while you block, which is not great.
What's the name of this Lord character? I don't remember. It's making it difficult to find my answer.
Kuro. Kuro. Lord Kuro. He's a cool guy. Does he have anything else to say?
There's a
thought his name was Bob.
passage beneath the moat
No, the
that
sword
can
is
take-
Bob.
Find the secret passage, but when you've reached it, I'll come.
Okay.
Hmm.
No, I don't.
I
I
see.
don't have it. I don't want to accidentally give it to him either. Alright. So, the way this game works is you have a health bar and you have a posture bar. The posture bar fills and the health bar decreases. And if you're... Oh, this guy saw me. If your
It's
health
like
bar...
easier to understand watching combat, but it happens very quickly if you know what you're doing.
Yeah. So,
So, like, when you overcome their posture, they are susceptible to, like, an instant death strike. That's that sort of blinking red dot
Yep.
there.
Yeah, basically... yeah, that's basically it. Oh, somebody saw me. Oh, this guy.
But, like, it's also possible to just sort of, like, strategically hit at them to wear down their health. It's sort of two different strategies. I feel like most enemies have sort of a preferred tactic for beating them.
Yeah, well, so, I mean, everybody... You need to knock down everybody's posture. It's basically required. In order to be able to kill them. Like, you can just chip away at their health. Some enemies you have to. What's it called? The Demon of Hatred, very near the end of the game, it's kind of required to basically just take out his health. But most enemies you want to get their posture to maximum so that you can perform a death blow on them, which is much easier than trying to whittle down their health.
Yeah, I mean, it's even if you can do it to virtually all enemies, probably not literally all enemies, it definitely takes a lot longer, is way less elegant, and it sounds real fucking stupid, frankly.
And the way you get people to have higher posture is to hit them, obviously, is one way, but also to block them. Oop, they've all seen me.
Right, but while you're blocking, you also sort of take some posture damage of your own, so you have to be careful about.
Well, so if I just regular block like this, if I just hold block, you can see the bar at the bottom there, the little yellow bar builds up, and over time it goes away again.
Yeah.
Or you can see it building up there.
Right.
But if I wait and hold it, then it goes away faster. If I just stand there, it doesn't go away as quick. But if you block with a well-timed block, you parry, you build up their posture very fast. And so there are some enemies where you don't even have to hit them, like those guys, but like some bosses where you literally just block, stab, and they die.
Right, yeah.
And there's some bosses who regain posture so quickly that you basically have to... this is a boss. You basically have to hit them first before you can do anything, because their posture, as you can see, he's regaining his posture there.
Right. Now this guy also, worth noting, previous enemies have been regular, normal enemies, and they die to just one death blow. This guy is a boss. He's got 2 red dots at the start of the battle, and thus must death blow him twice.
That is right. There are a very few number who have 3 death blows. Pellets heal you. There are 3 guys who have death blow. There's a couple guys who have 3 death blows, but most of them have 2. And there's a lot of guys who you can actually do a stealth kill on, so you only have to deal with one of their health bars, which is pretty sweet.
Hey, you want to drop into the river? That sounds fun.
Definitely don't want to do that.
Secret passage at the bottom of the moat.
More sake.
The bridge. We just got orders to guard it. Security feels tight.
That's such an asinine comment from the security guard. Yes, very secure. I think that guy might be a mole.
So one of
Tell
the ways
me
you
more
can get a
about
death blow
security.
on guys, oh, he saw me, is by sneaking up on them. He is dead. Which I did not accomplish there, but it's a thing you can do. Yeah, they're really gross. Ledge hang? Yes, because I want to go over there.
Could just drop into the river.
I mean, I could just drop into the river,
Stop you.
but I'm pretty sure that's not what I want to do.
Here you go, pellet.
I got a pellet. Pellets
Also, previously got a fistful of ash.
Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else to do. Like, I can, like, wander around and maybe get a few items, but since I have so many already, I think I'm just gonna...
I don't think you can really do anything until you get the prosthetic. But
Yeah.
I know that there is something that you can get back in that well that you started in. But I think you need the prosthetic for.
Yeah, probably. You fight a mini-boss there, too. Which is real fucking annoying, I'll tell you what. Trying to fight a dude with the camera,
seen that
like,
dude.
going through the wall. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That fight seems really annoying.
Now, let
Yeah,
us
that's
leave
one of the
this
fights that
place.
took me the longest to do.
Yes,
It's like that, Demon of Hatred, the last fight, and like one or two others just really just kicked my ass. That one I tried for a long
To
time.
think that this is the only way. To run from the fated bloodline is the only answer.
I don't think that's really... His voice does sound familiar. You know why it sounds familiar? He kind
What
of
is it?
sounds like Joyce Byers.
Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I
Winona Ryder from, Stranger
Oh.
Things.
You pronounced that name in a way that made it sound different than what I expected.
That's the wolf I know.
To me,
Oh, nothing.
this voice sounds exactly like a character from Zero Time Dilemma. But
Oh, really?
The IMDb does not bear that out.
Oh, that's
Like,
too bad.
It is ominous how similar that is for not the same person.
That's funny. Alright. It's time for the first boss battle. Do you guys think I can win?
I mean, that's an
No.
interestingly phrased question. I believe it is possible to win.
Fine air.
So, like, this is one of those, like, you lose no matter what you do battles. But my question is, can I beat him?
Lord
Anyway.
Dimitriou.
I actually think you have a good chance. I wouldn't say I think you could definitely do it, but I think you've got a really good shot.
Alright, we're gonna see. It's
mean, I
actually
don't
a
know
really nice
a
touch. Watch
ton.
his hand here when he goes
Thank you.
to grab his sword. Right.
Leave this to me.
Because he's like a shitty dude right now. He like goes to grab his sword and he like kind of fumbles with it.
Yeah.
And when you come back and fight him again, he does not do that. It's like a nice little touch. Let's
Yeah,
fight!
no, I like that.
So the noble shinobi stands in her way.
I like his ridiculously oversized bow.
It's great. He also uses it mid-battle like a fucking gun. Like he's just ready.
It looks like it is. It looks like it's legitimately designed to be used by a much larger creature, like a literal giant or something.
Yeah. Oh, bullshit. Oh my god, that did so much damage.
I mean, he's a bad guy. I
Is
mean,
he
it
a
helps
bad
that you have
enough
so much
dude, though?
gourd. That I'm not sure about.
Okay, so that doesn't work. That works in the boss battle, I'll tell you what.
It looked like. I mean, there's technically a window there, right? Or it wouldn't prompt you. Gosh, that's a lot.
Oof. Oh, that's it. Okay. Good to know. So I'm pressing R1 for all of those. Ugh. Okay, that's definitely a Makiri counter option that I'm not getting. Ah, shit. Come on.
I mean, it definitely helps to have so much gourd.
Yeah. There it is.
Ah, there you go.
Okay, that's the one you were supposed to jump on him for. Which I didn't do again.
Do all of his moves count the same way between this and his later appearance?
It's a very similar fight. When you fight him here. He does a lot of the same moves.
I cannot.
Spoiler alert, you fight this boss multiple times.
Let's see.
I got it that time. That was you're supposed to jump over. The problem with this grass shit is that you can't tell if he's going to do a stabbing motion or a slashing motion, and you have different reactions.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably part of the point here. Although you also don't, unlike most, if not all later boss fights, like, you don't really have a chance to retry this and really, like, learn this thing.
Yeah.
Because one way or the other, the outcome is what it is.
Yeah, see, that is another jump opportunity.
Uh-oh.
I dodged it.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, a ton about this game. And I don't know that, like, I'm sure people play this game hardcore enough that, like, there's some real MLG pro shit out there. But from what I've seen, like, you are very good at this game.
Oh, thank you. I beat him. I did not beat him on the first try, I'll tell you what.
I would not expect you to.
Whoops.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't win this fight, as you can see.
I mean, like, I realized that. I didn't know how that would play out. That feels cheap somehow. Even more cheap than you just lose and have your arm cut off.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing, though, is that if you don't beat him...
Shinobi know the difference between honor and
one of these Nightjar guys, this guy who show up, he's all feathered, he'll show up in a second, and you're like, who's this fucking guy? Why is he here? I don't know, there's no explanation. But at least when you beat him, like, you're hit, this guy, you're hit by one of his shurikens,
right,
so at least
so
there's, like, some explanation why he's there, exactly.
Like, I feel like later on, I think I've seen the first rematch with this same villain.
Yeah.
And I feel like he does a lot of that pompous, like, posturing about how great he is. Is he, like, at all, like, humbled by the fact that you technically beat him legitimately this first time?
I have no idea. I doubt it.
I would guess not, but that's bothersome for him to be like, I'm so good. It's like, I literally fucking beat your ass.
Yeah. His whole, like, shtick is that, like, he's a cool guy and he loves Ashina, but, like, Ashina's gonna get fucked, so he deserves to be immortal so that he can, like, save Ashina.
Noob.
He is a noob. He needs to get good.
I find this guy unsettling.
The sculptor? Yeah, he's super fucking unsettling.
There's, like, a lot of things in all Soulsborne games that are unsettling. Although, from what I've seen of Sekiro, it's overall the least unsettling.
Really?
Bloodborne is the most unsettling by a lot, from what I've seen of it.
After this playthrough, I will probably play Bloodborne.
The aesthetic of Bloodborne is the most interesting to me. Also, like, the idea that I think it's a little more dodging-based than some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
Seems kind of interesting to me.
I really like the blocking mechanics in this. It's really fun. I also... one of the things I really like about it is that they made it so that it's a bit more forgiving on, like, button mashing. Right? Like, if you just, like, block, 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 like, it's not going to help a lot, but at least you don't just get, like, completely wrecked. Which is, like, a good way to learn the game. Like, I don't do that much anymore, but it really helps to, like, get a sense of what the timing is.
The sword is called Bob. I have no name.
Of a wolf who has failed in his duties.
That's very specific.
Yeah.
He's like, or something like that, you know, something along those lines. I just get the sense that you're a wolf who failed in his duties.
You have the eyes of a platypus who has procrastinated his homework.
Wow, it's very specific.
Like, they already, like, let you, like, mess around. So I've upgraded most of the things. I'm missing one thing because there's literally not enough of the lapis lazuli in the game for you to unlock everything. So that's the one thing I have left to do. Cool, let's talk.
What I do, any Buddha I carve is an incarnation of wrath.
Oh, that's an interesting dialogue option.
Then is it Buddha? I don't think it is.
Yeah, I feel like that's not in the Buddha wheelhouse.
One for yourself one day. So,
where's that minigame?
Yeah, is that part of the New Game Plus? Is that you eventually settle down and carve yourself a Buddha?
You become the sculptor.
All I did was drag you.
I will not answer that
Even know
statement. How's that?
I couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
It would have been metal.
could.
Though. It would have been pretty metal.
It would be pretty metal.
Time has passed
It would make a great album cover.
since I found you. I see. However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle.
Better get our ass to Ashina Castle, save the princess.
Bloodline, looking at you,
Or prince, or whatever the
Now
fuck.
it is.
sure you
Now it is
appreciate
you
the
who needs to
value
get
it
good.
has.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a bad enough dude?
My left arm. What did you do to me?
Your arm was
I
cut
gave
off.
you
He gave
one.
you a new one. What the fuck? Why would you not be grateful?
Fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless.
At least he didn't give you the shinobi prophylactic. I mean, I feel like that's a way less
Shinobi prosthetic.
fun game. That feels awkward.
I also love how, like, having two arms is useless when carving Buddha. You only need one, apparently.
Tools.
Yeah, he holds the wood with his feet.
He's got really good feet.
Look at that knee. That knee is not fucking
If
around.
you bring me shinobi
Yeah, no, that's how you carve the
I'll
Buddha.
find a way to fit them to the shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth. I've said too much. Go now.
What did you mean?
I also
when you said
find
don't
it
make use of his
unsettling that
I
the
don't know
prosthetic is
much
made with
about
a
him, except
human
the
arm
dragon's
bone.
heritage.
Yeah, it is made with,
There's
like, a human
special
bone and a bunch of
kind
twine.
blood
Yet somehow he, like, moves it with his
That
mind.
blood runs through your master's veins.
No, the twine, it connects to the nerves, you see.
Summoned after him. It might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that.
Oh, this game's a metaphor for puberty.
Oh. I've got this hair in weird places. What should I do?
It would be funny if it was like, the strange things happening to your body and the hair growing in unusual places. You're like, I feel like I need a different adult. One that isn't carving Buddha with his legs.
In strange circumstances, you too might give alarm.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. Let's go talk to him.
Is that the training guy?
Yeah.
Is there any point in the game that he's like weirdly immortal, right?
He is weirdly immortal, yes.
Does it explain that at all?
When you finally figure out how to kill him.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers.
Never seen you before. Your name?
He gets so annoyed when people ask him his name. What's your
You
name?
have the look of a
Ugh!
Shinobi,
The sword is called Bob.
or perhaps. Sir, please heed my humble request.
Are you holding a torch?
Face me in battle.
Alright, let's do it.
Oh no, it's your sword.
You did.
Nice
Oh.
meeting you.
Dang, that was rude. Why would you kill him like that?
He asked me to face him in battle. I faced him.
Still alive.
Same.
You alright there, pal?
That swordsmanship.
Yeah.
A thing to behold. Few have managed to kill me in such a thorough manner.
Yeah, you know it.
Some call it undying.
That's such an
Others
interesting statement.
infested.
Few have managed to kill me in such a thorough manner.
How about you? What brings you to a rundown temple like this?
Got my arm cut off, you know. Got this cool new prosthetic.
Say, why don't you use me for some sword practice? Might come in handy for whatever your mission is. A warm body
It's such a funny
that
thing.
I might prove useful to you.
Please kill me. Whatever you want.
Kill me at your leisure. It's like the skeletons in
Well,
Adventure Zone Graduation, right?
let's go.
Yeah, basically.
Say, swinging one sword is.
That's what I thought of when I heard that. It's like this fucking guy.
Come back if you have techniques to try out.
I think you can buy things from this. It's empty. Okay. Cool. So, here are the save points.
Would you
Makiri
like
counter
to do a
unlocked.
tutorial for the Makiri counter?
No, I definitely know how to Makiri counter. I'm gonna rest, even though I don't think it
Yeah.
does anything.
Press X to doubt.
Do you get any sort of like resource or ungating by doing the tutorials?
I don't think so.
So you have all but one of the ninja arm tricks.
Well, he has it, right? It's just not fully upgraded.
Yeah, I have all of them, but it's not the the real cool one.
Do you have like a particular one that you find yourself using most often?
Yeah, these are probably my favorites. So you got your gouging top. The Phantom Kunai is cool, but it uses more resources. It's basically it's a shuriken. It does damage. I haven't used the Lazulite shuriken though. Maybe I should try that instead. The Mist Raven is real sweet. Basically, it's a counter. You press it, and it you basically disappear when you get hit. You have to do it right when you're about to get hit. You disappear in a direction, either up, or if you point in another direction, around or whatever. This specific one also catches anything on fire that was in the direction of your body. So that's cool.
So it's like the ninja log trick, but instead of replacing your body with a log in hilarious fashion, it replaces you with fire that lights them on fire.
Yep, it's pretty sweet. And I'm also a big fan of the the umbrella, which is literally an umbrella.
Keeps you dry.
Keeps you dry. It blocks bullets. If you block enough projectiles, you can shoot them back at people. And you can also absorb a lot of damage. And it's also easier to do like a counter block move like that. So
interesting.
Rest so that I can... Yeah, it's great. It's very useful and very versatile.
So I gather from the fact that you just found that idol at the start of the game that the game does not remember the idols you've found, and thus you must manually unlock them again?
Yeah, I mean, you have to, like, visit all the places. And also, the idols that are available to you and the places that are available to you change as you progress through the story. So different enemies are in different places, and at some point you can't even get to this spot anymore as the story progresses.
Did you retain all of your monies?
I did. 26,802 sen, which is a lot of fucking sen. Ooh, I pissed somebody off.
Can you, like, buy a vacation home at the start of the game with that?
Yeah, basically. Now, I was wondering if dudes would be, like, roll hard in the new playthrough. So far, not so much.
These guys are the foot clan, basically, right?
Yeah. These guys with the hats on are harder, generally. Oops.
I mean, hats do equate to, like, threat factor. That's why Lidsville is such a frightening place.
It's true. One of the first skills you get that I have already is the ability to regain, or it's not the first skill, I guess it takes a little while to get, but the ability to regain health whenever you do a death blow on someone. It's super fucking useful, and allows you to get a lot farther.
I really liked the reaction of the second guy that you're fighting now. Like, he had no reaction until, like, the sound of the sword going into the other guy, and then he winced a little bit but didn't look at it. He was just like, ooh, I know that's the sound of someone being stabbed with a sword.
Oops.
You didn't mean to use the umbrella on Dog?
I did not. You did. There's a number of storylines from NPCs that I definitely want to explore, so we got to keep an eye out for some of those guys.
Well, I would help you with that if I knew anything about it.
Well, you don't, so it's fine. But these guys died at one hit, which is nice.
It's a really satisfying animation.
Yeah. They just go away. Alright, we gotta go up there.
What are the powder shards for again? They're just to throw for distraction purposes?
Yeah, you can target somebody and then throw a ceramic shard at them, and they will be like, oh, what the fuck was that? And they'll, like, come find it. So if there's, like, a bunch of dudes all grouped together and you want to, like, break them apart, you can use a ceramic shard to do that.
And do they have, like, an exclamation mark over their head when that happens?
This guy usually drops a thing. No, unfortunately, there are no exclamation parts. Yeah, you get the shurikens from him. Oh, right, it's those fucking chickens.
Yeah.
They can fuck you up pretty good, can't they?
Yeah,
they really can. I mean, they're really easy to kill, but if you don't get a hit on them really quickly, then yeah, they will definitely fuck your couch. Is there anything back here? I don't think so. We're about to do a boss, so I'm just making sure that there isn't anything I want to do first. Oh, I fell right through the roof. So that was cool.
You should use your umbrella. It helped last time. Oh wait, can you use the umbrella to float around like Mary Poppins?
No, that would be sweet as hell, though.
Seems good.
I got a pellet. Alright, so there he is right there. I have no idea if he's going to be super challenging or not. We're going to find out. So, a lot of these mini-bosses you can death blow. A lot of the bosses you can't. Well, most of the mini-bosses...
But yeah, like these type of guys who are just sort of like particularly hard to with a name.
Ow. Woo! That was half my health.
Yeah, but you still have like half of it left, right?
No! Damn it. That was the, I'm regaining all of my posture damage move.
Yeah, a lot of guys have something like that, don't they? Where, like, if you just leave them alone, they sort of restore.
Yeah.
To keep you from doing the type of thing you normally do in a video game boss fight.
Right. There we go.
So how would you say that ranked up to your expectation of how difficult that might be as an early New Game Plus boss?
Well, it does a lot of damage. So I'm concerned about future bosses. Like, I've got enough, like, gourd seeds that pretty much any boss like that is going to be pretty easy. Because I can just, like, gourd seed the fuck out of myself. But I am concerned about future bosses that I can't do that to.
What about leveling up? What does that give you in New Game Plus?
So I have a mask that allows me to turn my... There we go. To turn my experience points into attack power. Which is basically just like I do more damage. Which is sweet. This guy sees me because he's an asshole.
I'm not sure if that's a cause and effect, but I believe both of those things are true. You're pretty effectively dismantling these living creatures.
I have played through this area many times.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect that.
It should be one of these
guys. Oh yeah,
guys.
this dude.
Yeah, this is one of those areas where I grinded for a while because I was like, I don't know how to play this game. What am I supposed to do? So I just like ran around here, tried to figure out where everyone was, and fucked around.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty typical. I mean, that's kind of why there's like so many like sculptor idols in like pretty close succession, right? It's an expectation that you sort of spend a lot of time here.
Yeah.
Isn't there a blind woman here?
Yes. Yeah, that's an important part. It's crazy how easy they make it to miss like the whole section of the game. Okay, great. Oh, what the fuck? Why didn't I get the death blow on him? The nice thing is about that ability is that if someone gets like one hit on you because you're an idiot, like I just was, you get to like regain your health and it like doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah, you get a pretty good amount of health back from that.
You definitely do. And it's not upgradable either, which I think is kind of funny. You'd think they would make it so that you could like, oh, you know, you gain even more health because you're a cool guy. Is there anything else I want to do up here? I don't think so.
The thing I find interesting about that is that it suggests that, like, right away they give you as much as they feel like they can possibly give you, which I wouldn't necessarily expect.
Yeah. So here's where you get the bell. Talk to this guy over here.
Who is it? Is somebody there?
He has no eyes.
The sword's name is Bob.
Yes.
Bob is here.
Voice.
Say hello to Bob.
Could it be? Sir, my name is Inosuke Nogami, a vassal of the Hirata family.
What up? How you do?
At least I was. I asked a favor.
Did they cut your name out?
On the old lady in that house. She's my mother, but her mind is failing. She cannot tell one
She's
from
like
another.
literally right there.
Please look on this woman who's like there, right there. Just go talk to her. She
Go
can like
find
literally
my
hear me
mother.
from here.
My son, have you seen the young master?
I am not your son.
There you
Fuck
go
off, lady.
again, Inosuke. You always tease that I'm getting senile, but a mother knows her own son. Well, anyway, take this bell. It's a
Thanks, bro.
charm I made with the young master in mind. Please, offer it to Buddha for his sake.
Will do. He like doesn't even take it. She
yeah,
just, like,
you
drops
don't
in
like
front
pick
of
it up. She just like releases it to the universe.
All right, so there's another save point coming up. So we're gonna, before we try to like go do that, we're gonna. Ah, shit! He saw me. Maybe if I hop up here, he won't. He'll forget about me.
Care to purchase an offering?
Nope, that didn't work. he might hit me while I'm talking to this guy.
Character
We'll see.
purchase. No.
Do we? Oh, that's cool. You keep your thing that makes the divine confetti like infinitely purchasable. See, like some things say 3, where you can only get like 1 or 3.
Oh yeah. That's like his inventory, but
yeah. So like I can only get 3 Litecoin purses from him, so I will do that. If you die, you lose half of your experience and half of your money. So with 20,000 sen, that's a lot. So it's worth.
But
these
the
aren't really enough, but
as you explained it to us before streaming, the coin purse is an item, and thus you don't lose it.
Right.
You just invest
Right,
money into storing it that way.
right, it's slightly more expensive. So you spend 110 sen, and you get to save 100
Where
sen.
you find the departed, you'll find the memorial mark.
Now, how does that translate to the One Piece currency of berries?
Wherever your travels
Sorry, what?
take you, make
How does sen translate to the One Piece currency of berries?
That's a very good question.
Occasionally translated as bellies.
It shifts around a lot. You know, the economy here is. What is going on? Why is my like having some weird camera problems? It's like moving more than. Oh, he saw me again. Having some weird problems here. Like I can't turn the camera sometimes. Do you want to fight? Ow!
I
I got hit
That's
again.
some block. Uh-oh. That looks real painful.
Get him, Tech. Get him.
I got him. I got him. Whew,
All his blood's on the outside now, where it belongs.
I got some gunpowder. This guy saw me. Not anymore.
All weakness is eliminated. Perfect stealth.
He didn't notice me until now?
He was thinking about something else. He thought he left the oven on, and now he's dead.
Well, that oven's gonna burn the place down, so that's
Probably. Oh, it's right there. Look at that. He did leave it on. Jeez.
Come on, guy, get your shit together, really.
Seriously.
Okay, so there's a turkey. Let's kill that guy. Hard to tell where it's
You're
which
a
engine. Oh, you got me so good.
You did get got.
Here's a nice little like story moment. Let's touch the remnant.
Was from Hirata.
Did it consent first?
My respect. Lord Kuro, Lady Emma. Are there other Hirata survivors?
I don't think I've ever seen this.
Or very few of us.
I think I have.
Hirata didn't go well.
Apologies. There's no end to those who seek the dragon's heritage.
I did not understand what the fuck they were talking about when I got to this.
Because
It's a lot of jargon for early in the game.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to involve them.
Alright, now the question is...
Who's gonna train you?
I think I might just... I don't know if he counts as a boss or a mini-boss, but I might just fight him before I go to Hirata. Like, so the main purpose of going to Hirata is to unlock a couple shinobi prosthetics, one of which deals fire damage, which this guy is very susceptible to.
Right.
But, like, I already have it, so...
You
I
kind of
might
have
just
that,
fight
though.
him. Yeah, I kind of do have it. So I'm going to leave this equipped because it's real cool. And So it's supposed to be this guy, I guess.
So for those who are uninitiated into the Souls games, because we've never played one on the channel or anything like that,
yeah,
the Sculptor's Idol functions similar to a bonfire from the Dark Souls games.
Yes.
It refills all your healing items, which in this case are those gourd seeds that were mentioned earlier.
Right.
I believe it also functions in the way that it respawns all the not boss enemies that you've killed since the last time you saved.
That is accurate.
Are there any other important features worth noting? I mean, they're like a sort of checkpoint for if you die, and
you can do a lot of you can upgrade yourself a lot with them. So you can give yourself, you know, a higher attack power, or you know, all the like personal management you do with them.
Right.
Oh, fire! Red eyes means fire. Basically, any enemy that you see in the game who has red eyes, they are very susceptible to fire. It stuns them and deals more damage, posture damage to them.
Is there a Red Eyes Black Dragon?
There is not a red eyes black dragon, I'm sorry to say.
I don't imagine it would actually be weak to fire, so that kind of makes sense.
Alright, so there's no way to not aggro him, so we're gonna go up here. We're gonna kill this guy first. Makiri counter.
Definitely countered his Makiri.
There is a janky way to like fight him, where you basically like get him up here, so he like can't reach you back here. You basically just like run away, and he once the like thing goes away. Yeah, see, now he's gonna. Oh, this guy! I gotta talk to this guy. Yo, guy.
I know you.
Do you?
Yeah. You're that good Sir Shinobi, sir.
Good Sir Shinobi, sir. Yep, that's me, sir. Yep, sir.
That night.
What night?
Oh, that.
Very Japanese.
Remember?
Oh, you mean that night?
You don't remember?
Listen,
you and I, we've met before. I was a thief back then. But those days,
by the way, here's your watch back.
Behind me.
Oh,
Now,
I know who this guy is.
Merchant.
Yeah.
The problem is, I'm broke. Being broke.
Yeah, I kind of fucked up his storyline the last time I played it, so I have to do better.
Would you mind lending me?
I really like to imagine that, like, while you're having this conversation, that like ogre thing is like lumbering over here, and all of a sudden the dramatic music will start playing, and it like, eats your head.
It's very possible.
All about that night. What do you think? Pretty good deal, right?
You want some money? Sure, 10 sen.
10 sen.
Coin. Thanks, good sir.
It's just enough money to insult you.
Yes, of course. That night.
that night.
Hirata estate. Now, as you're aware, the Hirata family is part of the Ashina. Now, normally they mop the floor with petty thieves like us. I mean, no sweat. But it just so.
But we had just learned the Hirata counter.
Yeah. Almost all the young samurai were away from home, and it was a prime opportunity. Then we started a fire and cleaned out the place.
Fire is not the most efficient way to clean a place.
It's not. It generally, water is better than fire.
Earth fire
is
does
worst.
sterilize to some extent. Yeah.
Yeah, earth is worst for cleaning, because then you just have more
wind is
dirt.
right at it. It does basically nothing.
Yeah.
That same look on your face that night. You still.
What about heart?
Looking for some
heart.
Yeah, I mean, you need
it
heart.
depends on interpretation.
You need heart to get going, but it doesn't really get the job done. If all you got is heart and dirt, you're dead.
I mean, arguably, what if you apply heart like a Disney princess, like Cinderella, summons all the creatures to like clean the place? That would be pretty effective.
Yeah.
That'd definitely be better than Earth.
What the fuck? Where even are you? You're a fuck off.
I like that you're not fighting it or leaving it alone. You're just staring at it like, oh, fuck off, chicken. Damn.
I don't like that he exists.
Kill him with shurikens or something. Oh.
Oops.
Yeah, show him your umbrella.
Took 3 freaking shurikens to kill him. What a jerk. Alright. Let's see if I can remember how to use this thing. Where is he?
If you have to ask, he's right behind you.
So this is not great. Where is he? Oh. He's over there. Oh, he sees me.
Does he seem angry?
He's vigilant.
Did you trick him into falling off the ledge? Is that the purpose of the thing you were doing before?
I think he ran around. Yeah, there we go. Alright, come on over here. I don't want to fight you up there. Oh, we should get some oil going. So oil's pretty cool. Because, like, dudes can get caught on fire. Right? So you hang onto the oil. Woo! And he doesn't like it when you do that stuff, so you hit him with some oil. And now he's on fire.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to like that, it's true.
Definitely press block. Okay. Forgot to oil him up again.
You have an interesting relationship with this older creature.
Whoops.
I gotta tell you, there are very few friendships where I'm comfortable saying I forgot to oil him, and that's just like a normal thing.
I forgot to equip oil first, so I just wasted a thing.
Are you literally doing Heat Blade from Eternal Sonata?
Yep, pretty much.
It sure looks like it. And he's trying to do pro wrestling moves. I'm not sure you guys are playing the same game.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh, that was some amount close. Oh man.
He's effed.
Basically both ended that fight with no health.
Yep. So normally you get prayer beads, which allow you to increase your health and posture. But because I beat them all and got the prayer beads already, you just get money basically.
Now I don't have great posture, but I don't think prayer beads are the thing that are gonna fix it. I might be mistaken.
I got a nightjar monocular. Oh right, I forgot about that.
It's like a telescopy thing, right?
It's basically a telescope, yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of just used for like getting your bearings, really, isn't it? Doesn't
yeah,
it seem
I
like
used it like
that?
once in my last playthrough, and it wasn't really. There's also a way to sequence break here, where you can like jump off that wall and go through that door over there and get to a really like very late game boss. Which I did, and then I was like, wait a minute, I do not want to fight this guy. I'm out of here.
Did he just like look at you and you died?
Pretty much. He's really scary. So we should rest. And the share play stops in 5 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go show you guys, speaking of Ashina, sorry, not Ashina, Hirata, which is the like memory that we got from that bell, the place that was on fire that he was talking about that night.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go start that, and then we can call it an episode.
All right. So at this point, what would you say your thoughts are on making this into more than one-off venture?
I'm into it. I mean, I will say it's going to be hard for me not to continue playing the game, but I think I can manage to keep that going if we can, find a regular schedule or something like it.
Okay. So do we leave it then up to viewers to express interest? Or
yeah. I mean, I think we'll probably at least try to do a couple more episodes.
Do a little more? Yeah, I think that sounds good.
I got this bell.
Give it to Buddha.
Buddha, I got your bell.
Buddha encourages you not to have worldly possessions because Buddha secretly wants all of them. Just offer that to Buddha!
Just leave it here, you don't need it. Never,
Buddha will look after it for you, don't worry.
Yeah, iPhones, nobody wants those. This is bad for your karma. Come on, leave it with Buddha.
I don't know why, but like, used car salesman Buddha is now my favorite. Just trust Buddha. When does Buddha ever let you down?
I'm imagining like the buddy Buddha. He's like Buddha, but he's pointing at you with finger guns like the buddy Christ.
Yeah, exactly.
3 years ago, shit went down. I found a sculptor's idol. Alright, I'll get it to the next one and then we'll call it a day.
I like that you can just like warp into a memory through, like, liberal metaphorical use of game mechanics.
Yep, but, like, with all your shit. So that's pretty cool.
Like, with whatever you have now, it just goes into the memory of 3 years ago with you. Which, like, in multiple different ways makes no sense.
Nope.
Got some more ash.
Fistful of ash.
What's the ash do?
You throw it in their face and it stuns them.
Pocket sand.
I was kind of expecting the dudes in New Game Plus to be like a little harder to kill.
I mean, the impression I'm getting is that the regular dudes are not extremely more dangerous, but the bosses are like a good amount more intimidating.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. It's just like...
I mean, that guy did get very close to killing you with, like, regular ogre.
That's true. He did. He did. I was being a little reckless, if I'm honest.
True, but like, at the same time, like, I feel like you... My impression is that you are good enough that if he weren't some amount scarier than what you had expected, like, it probably wouldn't have come close to that even with you being reckless.
Yeah, you're probably right. Got some shit.
Such
Alright.
pottery.
We're gonna rest here. And join us
Give that pottery to old Buddha.
Join us in the next episode when we'll get some more shit for Buddha.